Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Really excited for our second live at home with Isaac and Jacqui. Got some great new pieces for you tonight. The I-Man is coming that way. The I-Man is going to be here. We're chatting for 30 minutes. Again, you can buy everything that's directly on the links above or below this post. You'll have to see where it shows up on your screen. But everything you can click directly and buy if you love it. So let's introduce the man of the hour, Isaac Mizrahi. Where are you, my friend? Hi.
I'm in my place in Bridgehampton, and you are in your place in Brooklyn.
And I am in Brooklyn. Can we just take a moment to talk about your headwear?
Oh yeah, well, you know what? It's been a long day today, and I just couldn't be seen with the hair that was, that was sort of on my head. So I wore this little bandana, a little orange polka dot bandana. It's cute.
I love it.
Thank you very much. I feel like, well, I mean, what's funny, Jack, is that I think like when I first started at QVC, I attempted to wear one of these because, I wear these all the time.
Yeah.
And I attempted to wear one on the air. And I actually got a note from someone at the network saying, we prefer you to be in your real hair. And I was like, okay, I'm taken. And so I never tried it ever again. No, and sometimes when like I have a Today Special value and I have to get up and get to the studio and I have my hair in this because that's how I start the day every day, right? And I remember like seconds before I go on the air, it's hilarious. Like I was like, oh right, that's right, I have this on. I'm not kidding, it's very funny. And I have to stuff it in my back pocket and then I'm afraid my butt looks big.
I love it.
That's the story.
And that's, we were talking yesterday about the solution if you don't have your hair, if your roots are like,
yeah, well, I think your hair looks great.
I mean, but I have a bright pink bandana that you gave me 100 years ago, and I wear it all the time, and
I love it. Love that bandana so much.
I love it. But let's get right to it. We've got our friends joining. Hey, everybody! Oh my goodness,
Hi.
Laurie, I have a pink bandana with polka dots just like that. Get it out, Laurie. Stop wearing it now.
Oh, well, I think I tell you what. Like the only reason to do this with your hair is if you don't feel right in it at the moment, it's like, it's up to you. I think people look good. I think people look so good in quarantine.
I do, but
I just feel like I look better tonight, but by tomorrow, babe, I'll be sporting my crazy old hair.
But I think even if you don't feel that you're best, I feel like once you put that on, it's such a statement. You look so great.
Well, that's what I think, and I remember like when I first started doing my hair in a certain way, and I would wear these all the time, and I was best friends with this person called Elizabeth Saltzman. She was a famous editor at the time.
Yeah.
And we shared a house out here. Actually, we shared a summer house in Bridgehampton. And she was like, you look so good like that. I was like, because I would never wear it out. And she was like, darling, I give you the right.
Wear it out.
What I do is wear it out. And I started wearing it to parties and things, and I loved it. I love it. So it's great. Thank you.
I love it. Well, let's get to another thing that is so great.
What?
My cardigan. And
your cardigan is really good.
It's everything. And I realized I'm wearing a dark color, which is not smart on our evening show, because I really want you to see it. It's so gorgeous.
Yeah. Except look at the colors, man. The colors are so cute. These colors are great.
Can I tell you the colors? I want to tell you the colors, and then I want you to tell us about the yarn, the way that you created this, and why. You can tell me why I love it so much, and then I'll tell you why I love it so much.
All right.
So first of all, do colors. We've got let's start from the top. Is that the black one? That's what I'm wearing.
Right.
Love.
Everybody. Super long. Has that fluted hem. Genius in black. Absolutely.
Add to cart.
Hello. Yeah.
The citron, we're saying that gorgeous sunshine yellow. It's so bright and vibrant and summer. Dark navy, which I love a dark navy because it's a little softer on the skin than black sometimes. And
it's a little friendlier in terms of a concept.
Friendly. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to start saying that, friendly, because I always say soft skin, but I'm going to say
navy is a little bit more,
Navy. We got bright white, crisp white.
Always so popular. It's crazy. The cardigans we do in white are always crazy popular.
Crazy popular. I love the satin pink.
Me too. That's what you see on the bottom of your screen.
That's on the bottom. But
is that called rosemary, that color, or is that
we're calling it? No, that one is smoke green.
Smoke. Smoke. Ooh, sage smoke. Like when you sage your apartment with sage,
Yeah.
that's the color of the smoke.
My friend did that. So tell us about what your inspiration was for this piece.
Well, I mean, I always need some kind of like comfortable piece to go over t-shirts and like, I'm not really that big on tailored jackets. I always love something that feels soft, that gives me like not only coverage, not only like cutting the chill or something like that, but also just a kind of coziness to it. This thing has pockets, right? It has like these kind of pockets. It's
No, this one has a deep roomy pocket. Can I stand up and show you?
Sure, show us
I
the
don't know if
pocket.
it will show well, but it has that lovely deep roomy pocket.
Yeah, I love the
And
pocket.
I mean, I'm doing a really bad job at this. You can't see anything.
Right. You can't see it has this wonderful fluted ruffle at the
Oh,
hem. It's just the most beautiful kind of like feminine thing that you don't expect on almost a duster length. This is sort of like a fingertip length. Am I right? Or is it a little bit shorter than fingertip?
It's fingertip length. I'm going to stand further back, probably going
Right.
too far back. It's fingertip length. It just hits
Right. Just
like
a little bit shorter than fingertip, but I think it's so chic because it's super long and you get that little bit of like this cute little dancey ruffle at the hem that you kind of don't expect from a piece like this. It's just the tiniest little feminine without being saccharine. Like I love feminine details, but like unless they have an integrity to them, like you can't do it. You just can't do it. It's just then it looks like somehow like too sweet. It looks like
too
sugar,
girly.
too girly. I mean, like, listen, I love girly, but I love smart girly. I think this just has a beautiful kind of like a purpose, right? And by the way, I remember when I presented this on the air, and I forget it was maybe Marcel Deschelle or one of my girls, and I kept making her walk in it because it has this wonderful little bounce. That ruffle kind of like bounces when you walk, and it just looks so like kind of alluring. It's a very alluring thing. And I love it over that t-shirt you have on, darling. That t-shirt is major.
T-shirt because it's everything.
It's everything.
But here's why I love the cardigan, and here's why I really believe that every woman needs one. And when I'm talking to clients and when I'm working with private clients about here's how you create a wardrobe that you need and will wear every day. One, it's all about the fabric, and you always make the most luscious, divine, exceptional fabrics.
That's cotton and rayon. That
it's a cotton rayon. It's cotton rich.
It's a knit. It's a yarn that's been knitted into a sweater. Yeah.
It's so drapey. It feels feather-like.
Love it.
And this is that something that looks like it cost a fortune because of the buying power of QVC and the collaboration with you. Then it's $56, which is sort of ridiculous.
That's
if you ask,
crazy.
There should be a 2 in front of that.
I know. Well, that's what I think. But
I love it. But, it's why the reason I love it, the reason I talk to my clients about it is it gives you everything you want. It gives you the coverage. So if you're wearing it with a legging, a skinny jean, a wide leg, it covers everything. The sleeve length is just new and modern and fresh.
It feels a little fresh. And by the way, that is kind of like a 3/4 kimono-y kind of thing. That layered over a long sleeve makes me insane with happiness. I just love the way that looks so much. And by the way, this piece, what's great about this piece is you're talking about wearing with all these different kinds of silhouettes on the bottom, right? Like everything from literally like a maxi dress or something to like a skinny little capri or something. On Friday, we have a really special day on QVC.
Are we allowed to say that?
I don't gonna say it. I don't know. No one's censoring me here on Facebook.
Are we gonna get?
We have we have a today special value of something so fresh and so new, which is a 24/7 like a penny pusher length. It's a completely new length that we've never done before in 24/7. So it's so cute. The colors are amazing, but with this sweater, if you see what I'm trying to say, it's like something that's cropped like at the mid calf and then this long sweater. It's very cute, right? So anything you do with this sweater, like a skinny or a wide, or like, for instance, these wonderful jeans that we're going to present a little bit later in the show. I love them.
we're coming up with the great jeans. But think about a cardigan, and I'm always a big believer in get these investment pieces into your wardrobe.
Yeah.
These pieces that literally never go out of style because they're timeless but timely. That's what we talk about. This everything that you create. But it's really these pieces that you can curl up in and watch a movie.
Right.
You can throw on and look all professional when you're having your Zoom call. You can throw it at when you're back in the office. You can throw this on the back of the chair to when you're going to the cafeteria. You can take it to meet your girlfriends when you're going out for drinks after work. Exactly. So it's that everything cardigan.
Yeah, I mean, like I have to say to you, there are certain things like I get buying stuff for occasions. Like you buy something, let's say a cardigan like this for an intimate, like what's coming up, like a Mother's Day or something.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly, an event.
Or like a graduation that's coming up. And I guess by June we'll still, we're going to start going back into fray. I'm sure we'll have like intimate gatherings, and there'll be like certain socially distant things that we can do, right? I'm not sure you're going to go in and hug and kiss everybody, but you will have to go to a few events. But so I'm talking about like, okay, so you bought that incredible lemon color, that sweater, that yellow. That's a very soft kind of buttery yellow, by the way. It isn't a bold color as I remember it in my head.
It's that pretty buttercup.
It's a beautiful color. But so you buy something like that as an investment piece, like you said, for an event, but then you're going to wear that every day. You start by talking about the yarn. The yarn is so wonderful. It's this cotton and rayon, 60 cotton, 40 rayon. So it has what you love about cotton, but it has this, I keep saying this about this yarn, we kind of hit into this yarn and it's become everyone's favorite yarn because of the rayon. It has this wonderful kind of drapiness, this movement. It's smarter than your average cotton sweater, like
I like it. Feels so feather light, and
I know
so luxe, when you put something on.
It has a kind of like an alluring kind of movement to it, right? And so like I always think that if you start with the right with the right yarn or the right sweater material, and when you're making a sweater, like for me, that's the cardigan that you're just going to have on all the time. Like that's not just going to be, trust me, it's going to be like, like I keep pieces around my living room just because I know I keep a cashmere sweater and I keep like a cashmere scarf here. This is that. Like you're going to keep this around the living room.
Around forever.
Divine thing to have on just all the time.
Can I talk about the other thing that you're going to have around all the time? The other thing that is so hard to find.
Tell me everything.
Your denim.
Oh, I know. Well, this is fun. This is going to be really fun. I love that you're wearing them. Hooray.
Are you kidding? Everything, head to toe. I love it. Okay, let's move on. I want to talk to you about denim. Denim for women, as you know, Isaac, is up there with like swimwear shopping. It's painful.
I know.
So when you find the perfect jean, it makes life absolutely everything. So here we go. Here's our denim.
Look at the cutest.
Look at the cuteness of that. So let's talk about what it is. It's a wide leg. It's a cropped. So it's that perfect crop for you. We've got it in 3 shades for you. We've got dark indigo. We'll show you the shades in a moment. Dark indigo, light indigo, and medium indigo. So 3 different washes for you.
But like, to me, that's a crop, and it's not exactly wide and it's not exactly narrow. That's what I love about this. It's sort of like, it's really like a classic kind of a leg.
Can I? I don't even know if I can look. I never know where to stand, and I can't even show you the. We're gonna have to figure out.
Sit down. Because here's the thing. I gotta say, like those pictures are great.
You can't. I know. You can't. Okay. Fact is, I'm wearing them. I love them. They're so comfortable, and I'm in them all day long. And if you said that, would you travel in a jean? Would you commute in jeans? Most people will go, oh no, they're so uncomfortable. These are
really comfortable. Also, by the way, notice they have like a tiny bit of weathering. They kind of elongate your leg because of the way it goes a little bit lighter. There's like a kind of a light streak that goes down the femur, down the leg bone, right? It's just so chic. and so elongating, right? I mean, for a crop, I think like I think I know why women love crops, but Jacqui, like, tell me really, like, give me the reason that you love
Well, I
crops.
just want to talk a little bit about the measurements because we've got the measurements.
Okay,
It is a crop, and
sure,
we've got the measurements for three different lengths for you. So
right,
we've answered you. We know that you're always saying, "Give us petites, give us tall, we want something for all
right.
of us." So everything that the collection does, that Isaac creates with the collection, is for everybody, right? So all of you, we want to make sure that we can get pieces for all of you. So we've got these in regular length. I'm just going to tell you that the actual length: 26 for the regular length. That's the inseam of inches. Petite is 24, and tall, we've got it for you in 28. So we've got your length for everyone. The reason this looks so good on everybody, it showcases just a little bit of the ankle, which is on every woman the most flattering part. Even if you are someone that says, "Oh, I don't like my legs, I'm not at my fighting weight," I borrowed that from you, mister. If you are someone that usually you feel that your legs are not your favorite body part, then this silhouette makes your legs
Yeah,
look great.
it's really true. But also just in terms of like you know, in terms of like the way people get dressed every day, you know, you wear pants, you wear full lengths, you wear a little ankle pant, you wear like a, you know, a sort of a boot cut, something maybe a straight leg. And then every few days, for me, you kind of need a crop, you know, and especially with a jean, because, you know, there are people like, by the way, I keep thinking that's Amy Strand because that's the way she tucks, like sort of half tucks her
Oh
shirts
yeah,
in.
yeah,
And Amy loves a crop, right?
yeah,
I think like, and she loves a jean. Like Amy wears jeans more than
all the
anybody I
time.
know. She's always like, when you see her at the studio, on air, a lot of times, like, you know, she's wearing jeans. And so I go like, for a girl to wear jeans every day, you do have to have a variety of looks, you know? And so here's a great opportunity. How much are these, Jacqui? Do you
These are
know?
really great prices. Well, these are 59. So
Well,
59 for premium denim. I
that's
mean,
an incredible. That's like if you go, I don't know what, like now that Barney's is gone, like where do you go for like where do you go for the jeans bar, darling? Where do you
I
go
know.
like wait, what's that place in LA? That place called where they have like a full store of just jeans. Oh,
Um,
you know, it's a
what am I?
man's name,
What am I?
and
What am I? Fred Siegel?
Fred Siegel, yeah.
Yeah,
Like at Fred Siegel, you know, you go and you spend like, you know,
yeah,
$600 on a pair
yeah.
of jeans or
And you get one.
$1,200 a jean. Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's like from some crazy place and it's made of some insane thing. By the way, the fabric here is so
Yeah,
divine, right?
yeah,
This has like a goodly amount of rayon in it,
yeah.
right? A tiny bit of you know, like a stretch fiber, but
You've
the
got
way,
1% with the elastane, which is really all you need because you just want
right.
it enough to hug, but
Well,
not to back.
especially by the way, that's the thing about like the structure, the way like denim fabric is structured. It already has a kind of inherent give to it, and the reason you put the 1% elastine in it is because then when you bend down and you spend a lot of time in the jeans, you're not as wrinkled because it will recover just a little bit. And the fact is that this has a little bit of rayon, and I don't know if it has poly in it, but there's another. Can you do you know exactly the fiber content here?
I do.
Because tell me what it is.
I'll look it up right now. I just want to say, hold on 1 minute. And I had
But
this.
it's great fabric. It does not feel. It doesn't. It's like really, really soft and buttery because of all that rayon. You know.
It's soft and buttery, and that's the thing with denim
Exactly.
is that it's not the denim of the past. That denim that would be, and I'm just looking up this is just shows you how easy this is. I'm literally doing it right now, and on like
So
add to cart, which I've done
add to cart.
a
It's
lot
easy to
of today.
wash. The denim's so
It
great.
really doesn't get any more simple. I do all my shopping on my app. Okay, so the
Oh, you're so
fabric.
smart.
I do everything on my
Of course
app.
you do.
Okay, so let me talk to you about the fabric content here. So, in this one, we've got, here we go, the 56% cotton, 25 poly, and we've got 1% elastane. So that
Right.
you
So it's
just,
the poly that kind of makes it more, a little bit more stretchy with that elastic, is what I'm trying to say.
yeah.
You know, it's not a lot of, it's not a large percent of elastic, but the poly kind of engages with the elastic in this kind of technological way. But that's not something you have to know.
No.
I'm just pointing out that it has this wonderful kind of like movement to it, this wonderful buttery softness, and a great comfort value, you know?
A great comfort, and I just want, you know, as a woman that wears denim and, you know, wears these clothes, I just want you to try at home, if you haven't tried the True Denim range from Isaac, that was created specifically with these premium denim pieces and these exquisite fabrications. Just get them home, try them. They come in, they're in numeric sizing, by the way, so 2, 4, 6, 8, blah blah. Try them.
3 lengths. I mean, that's so great that you can get them long. You can get them like the exact length if you're petite, if you're tall, if you have a regular. And let's say like ladies who are like under 5'2" or petite, or under 5'3" or petite, and ladies who are like over 5'6" or 7" are tall. Is that right?
Yes.
5'7", 5'8". Yeah, exactly. So
you know, I always
or even 5'10". You know, like
all our gorgeous tall girls.
Jane Brown is like, you know, 5'10" and a
that.
half or something.
And just a word about petites, and I know we talked about this briefly. Petite refers to your height. It doesn't refer to whether you're a size 2 or a size 20. So it's the length. Okay. So
and imagine that you can get you can get like a kind of like a petite in a larger size, and so it's like couture, or you could get like a tall in a small size.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it really works for everybody.
Just try them, get them home. You'll love them. I want to move on because we do have other things to get to, and we have to make sure we have time for homeschool with Isaac.
Oh yes, we do, darling. Yes,
because you know all the kids are listening. I want to see the scarf. So I was hoping that this would get here in time, because you know how I feel about my scarves.
Of course. Well, this one particularly, this one is
everything.
It's gorgeous. And you can't really even see what it is, but I beg you to go on QVC.com and log in and try to look at that, because what's the item number? Because it's really fabulous.
Oh yeah, so the item number, just so you have it, and again, please go on after this is posting right on Facebook, or you'll see the links right underneath. You can literally just click on and you'll be able to see everything in detail. I know if it's hard for you to see. So A354097, that's the style number of this. If you've ever watched, you know that I wear a scarf literally all the time.
She does. We know. We can vouch for
that. Yeah. It's the easiest way to look stylish with the least amount of effort.
I agree with that.
You know.
And this particular one is so like incredibly sophisticated, and it's a really dapper. It looks like Liberty of London to me.
And whether you wear it open, just like soft suited, whether you wear it knotted, whether you're wearing it as a sarong, I mean, that's a great thing. You know, when I used to manage the covers for, help style the covers of Shape magazine when I was when I worked there, and we would always put celebrities who, you know, were a little bit self-conscious of being in swimwear, because that's what they were in.
Right.
We'd always put a sarong around them, their bottom half, and it's really the way to look great when you're going on vacation. So think about just, you know, putting on this great scarf, wearing it with a white tee and jeans, and it literally makes everything look super stylish.
Absolutely.
And
this one I just love so much too. This one's a great fabric also. It's kind of like a synthetic challis. It's got a lightness to it. And you can wear it, I love this, as a shawl, if you want to wear it of like a little bare evening look.
Completely.
But what I love too is that it collapses into nearly nothing around your neck if you want to wear it. Like, you can wear this all summer long as your spring thing, because it has a very springy look to it, this wonderful, it's like a ditzy thing, but it's like a striped ditzy thing. And we have a sweater in this print as well. And it's one of the most popular sweaters we've launched in our entire careers. And so I really, and we presented this scarf, I think once or twice on this. And it's always so incredibly popular. And I think it's like back in stock now, because it's always like selling out, this particular one, you know.
This one has just come back in stock. So I want to give you the style number for that. So because you can go online, you can take a look at it, and you can see real details about that.
You
fabulous
should
print
look
for
at
it.
it on sale because it's so fantastic, that print.
It's so fun. And if I had it, I would be wearing it.
I know you would, darling, and it would
As
look
we
cute
know,
with
but
that stripe, with that
I know.
cute
Can
little
we
striped
just
t-shirt.
spend a quick moment
Let's do it,
talking
sis. Let's do
about
it,
just
sis.
love this? And then I'll also, I do want to get back to, and this is by popular demand. When we were on yesterday, everybody was asking us more information about those Pima tees.
Yeah, let's
Remember?
talk about that for sure.
Let's talk about the Pima tees, because when we had our show yesterday, which was at 1:00 yesterday. So thank you for joining us, those that joined us yesterday. We were talking about one of my favorite Pima tees that I live in, and I might need to get it out of my wardrobe and just show you. So because
you were wearing red yesterday. You looked
yeah,
so
okay,
pretty.
but I want to get out. Can I just get out the shaded moss? Can you
Sure.
keep talking for 2 seconds while I go and get it?
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to tell you what colors this
Yeah.
comes in first. It comes in that kind of white color. There's a heather gray, a light heather gray, which is the only heather color that we have in the assortment. There's black, of course, because a black t-shirt, right? There's a kind of a chocolate brown. That red, I think, is called red ruby.
Garnet.
Oh, it's called garnet.
Yes,
right.
you're not allowed to say the colors if you get them wrong.
And then and then it's smoke green or something. Is it smoke
this
green?
one. So
No.
I'm going to go through the colors. So the one that you're looking at on the screen right now, this is light heather gray, and this is our off-duty supermodel. We just love.
So good.
Yes, so good.
So
we've got it. We'll see the color chart in a moment. We've got it in black. We've got it in dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate, which is gorgeous.
Is everything. The shaded moss.
The shaded moss. That's what
the
it's
shaded
called.
moss.
Shady
Here.
moss.
Here is the shaded moss.
Don't throw me shade. That moss is throwing me some shade.
I mean, that color.
I love it. That's a great color.
It is everything. It has, look, we have completely tagless, so no scratchy, itchy.
Right.
Nice thick band, so that's just a hallmark.
And it's like it's Pima cotton, so it's like that gorgeous cotton that's grown in a special way. It's grown so that it's a better plant. It has a longer staple, so that when you spin it out into the yarn has a really silky, kind of a silkiness to it, like silk, which also is grown with a long staple. And so you see what I'm saying? It's like you get everything you love about cotton, the easiness of cotton, but the incredible drape of silk and the rich look of silk. And again, it's such an incredible price. It's such an incredible thing, because that thing should cost like $250. Like if you went into like Theory and bought a long Pima cotton tunic, which I defy you to try and find that to begin with, you know.
Well, we just had a viewer that just wrote, and thank you so much for everybody that's joining us on the chat. We love it. But here we go. Donna Marie Gallion, and she wrote, "You don't believe in Pima until you wear it. Then you can't live without it."
That's the truth.
I couldn't have said it better, Donna.
Me either.
Way to describe it.
It's true.
Silky, and you can see. I should have just taken this great top that I'm wearing, which I equally love.
I love that top you're wearing.
I know, but we'll talk about that cardigan in the next show. But look, this is pure drapey and luscious, and it washes like a dream, and it stays color rich, and it's that nice tunic, so it's figure flattering, pretty scoop neck, everything.
Absolutely. And by the way, that cardigan that we started the show with, that cotton and rayon piece with the 3/4 sleeve, I think looks genius over this, because here's the thing, like this has a long sleeve and the sweater has like a kind of a 3/4 sleeve. And so you're going to get the 3/4 and the long sleeve. I mean, what is more stylish
Well,
than
one
that,
moment. You know? Give me one moment.
Uh-oh, Jackie's going to change. Look at that. We can see you. I'm just kidding. We can't see you. But by the way, like, I do, people know us for our Pima cotton, and we do so many pieces in Pima cotton. If you have a minute on QVC, you would just go to the QVC site and type in Isaac Mizrahi Pima, and you don't even have to. Oh, look how chic you look. Look, done it.
Hold on, let me just throw it on. Look, I
mean, come on, right? Like, look how great it is.
Got it all caught up. Like,
uh-oh.
And my neighbors are like, look, you just totally stripped off in front of. Hold on, I've got the sleeve caught up the wrong way. I mean, this is just. I mean, I love it. I love
Me
the
too.
sleeve.
We don't do enough of that. We don't style things enough like that. I think that's so chic.
And you know, this drape, look at this. It's everything. I love it.
I love it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love those two pieces together. That's the cardigan with the fluted hem, the long cardigan with the fluted hem that we started the show with this wonderful piece that we're bringing back. And I keep saying, you know, we do a lot of Pima cotton. My point was, we keep coming back to this particular piece, which is that scoop neck, the extra length, right? The long sleeve, the wonderful kind of like fitted upper torso, and then this kind of loose. It's a kind of an A-line tunic, but it's never going to be like a flyaway thing that you're going to like be scared that things are going to fly up or fly in or anything. It's really just.
I just wish I had my scarf.
Oh, darling.
You know, I
So
want to
sorry they didn't get it to you.
Okay, we have just a few moments left, and
right.
I think it may be time for homeschool.
Okay.
With Isaac.
All right. This
Are
is
you
where you
ready?
ask me like Jeopardy-ish questions.
Yes,
I'm
because
ready.
for those of you that don't know, Isaac is a huge Jeopardy fan,
Well,
and
I mean, now I'm going to get everything wrong.
Wow, I hope not. And appeared on Jeopardy. So play along with us, my friends. Ready for homeschool with Isaac? Question number 1.
Go on.
This Birthplace of America is at 520 Chestnut Street, Philadelphia.
This Birthplace of America is at
This Birthplace of America is at 520 Chestnut Street, Philadelphia.
in Philadelphia.
If you can get here quicker than Isaac on social.
I mean, it's somewhere in Pennsylvania. I mean, it's somewhere in Philadelphia. I'm sorry,
It's
I
down
don't
the
know.
road from QVC, Independence Hall.
Oh, Independence Hall. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Okay.
See, I didn't know that. Hooray!
Okay.
I do. I love it. I love knowing.
Okay, right, ready?
Mhm.
In a revival of this musical, Alan Cumming played the MC to
What is
Michelle
cabaret?
Williams.
What is cabaret, darling?
What is cabaret?
Cabaret.
Cabaret. Okay.
Hi, Alan.
Hi, Alan. Okay, this one. Last. This oft-divorced Hungarian said, I am a marvelous housekeeper. Every time I leave a man, I keep his house.
Who is Zsa Zsa Gabor or Ava Gabor, one of the Gabor sisters? Should be right for both of the sisters or the mother. So I'm not good at American history, but I am good at musical theater and I am good at Hungarian divorcees.
Perfect. 2 out of 3. I will give you an A-.
No, a B probably.
A B. Well, thank you for joining us
Thank you,
tonight. We're going to be
darling.
back. We're going to be back on
Sunday at 5,
o'clock.
right? Sunday at 5 p.m. What's the date Sunday? I think it's the 3rd of, it's the 3rd. Because Friday, we're going to be at QVC. Wait,
Okay.
listen to me.
Yes.
Friday, we're going to be on like basically all day with so many fun things on at QVC. And then again at QVC on Saturday night at 9 p.m. You know, we have like a kind of a tiny little 1-hour show on Saturday.
I know, we've got that 1-hour show on Saturday, but we're going to be on all day on Friday, and you will love, love, love. I urge you, join us, and I'll be on social. I'll be here on Facebook, so we can chit-chat, and while Isaac's actually literally on air, well, via Skype, right? On air.
Right.
Okay. Mwah. Good night, my darling.
You know, add to cart because you'll be so happy in a minute when it comes, right?
Yes.
That's the thing.
Add
You need
to
this
cart.
kind of like, add to cart, add to cart.
I'll see you Friday.
Okay. Good night.
Enjoy
Good night,
it.
everyone.
Bye.